Hello, hello, my viewers. Hello, everyone who regularly participate in my live streaming class. It's 20 minutes past 11, and I am discussing with you different types of tenses and their variations, because miscellaneous examination, ICDS, and at the same time, hi, Mohammad Farooq. I am very glad to have you in my class, and let your friends know that I am online to live stream our class. Okay. Oh, your first question is chaos. Chaos is actually, yes, you may put different types of questions and I will give you answer. To my channel and easy step to English grammar. What is the meaning of chaos? Chaos means complete anarchy, lawlessness, or the absence of government. Okay, I have given you three meanings. Chaos means anarchy, sechachar, lawlessness, that is আইনের অভাব, and at the same time anarchy, lawlessness, and the absence of government, সরকারের অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশনের অভাব. This is the definition of chaos. For example, in our present society, a complete chaos is going on, and it is the beyond of control of the government. Okay, we are going through chaos, and the government has to charge lathi, has to fire from water guns, etc., to control the chaotic situation. So chaos is noun and chaotic is adjective. And very gentle example is that English language flows from chaos to cosmos, from chaos to cosmos, that is from the total anarchy or the total absence of rule to the order, because in the old English the sentence structure, vocabulary, and many other things were not in order, and almost all the words are the loan words in English. Naturally, we may say that English language is flowing from chaos to cosmos. Clear? Sir, it is used only for government system issue, or it can be used in very bad situation. In very bad situation, for example, your teacher has entered the classroom all on a sudden, and he sees with surprise that all the boys are creating a confused noise, creating a chaos. Naturally, your teacher may ask you, why are you creating a chaos in the classroom, my dear boys? Isn't it correct? I have given you the example. I have given you the example in ordinary situation. For example, in your family too, you are quarreling with your mother, you are quarreling with your brothers and sisters, etc. And your father may ask you, my dear boy, why are you creating a chaos in the family? Okay. So chaos is a word that can be used in any bad situation or worse situation, or in the case of language, or in the case of classroom situation. Okay. In the market too, you may say that the customers are creating a chaos in the market while buying some fish. The customers were creating a chaos. Okay. So chaos can be used to suggest any kind of bad situation or beyond the control of any situation, where there is the absence of law, where there is the absence of government, where there is the absence of order. Chaos can be used. Okay. Is there any question? If you have any question before I start my lesson, if you have any other question, you may ask me, and I am ready to give you my answers as far as practicable. Yes. Tonight I was going to declare my lesson, that is the use of present perfect tense and some variations, some exceptions of using present perfect tense. It is very easy and it is the foundation of learning English, both speaking and writing. It's very easy because I repeatedly say that English language has a clear tense system, and as a result of the clear tense system, we can express ourselves very aptly and correctly. For example, I have completed my home task. I have completed my home task. Okay? And you see that I is first person and singular number. naturally have. I have. We have also completed our home task. We have also completed our home task. Okay? So I have and we have. And past participle form of the principal verb. Subject plus has or have and past participle form of the principal verb. Okay? Another example, you have plucked many flowers from our garden. So you have plucked and plucked. And again, you have plucked many flowers from our garden. So you have and you have. Okay, he has studied the article meticulously. He has studied the article meticulously or attentively. Or she has studied the article meticulously. So he has or she has and past participle form of the principal verb. Okay? But they have. He has or she has, but they have. They have recited the poem in chorus. They have recited the poem in chorus. In chorus means সমবেত ভাবে. So they have recited. So they is plural number and it is third person plural number. Naturally, they have and past participle form of recite, recited. Okay, so I have, we have, you have. Again, he or she has and they have. This is the formula. Now, we can come to the resolution or we can resolve what present perfect tense is. What is the definition of present perfect tense? The definition of present perfect tense is that the action of the verb started in the past but has ended at present and the effect is present. Let us speak in Bengali or in mother tongue. For example, কোনো কাজ শুরু হয়েছিল অতীতে একটু আগে or অনেকক্ষণ পূর্বে কিন্তু শেষ হয়েছে বর্তমানে এই মাত্র এবং তার ফলটি বর্তমান. If you say I have taken my lunch, I have taken my lunch. So, you have completed your lunch. So, you started taking your lunch in the past and you have finished it at present. And the result is present because the dishes, the glass, etc. are lying on the table and you have not yet washed your hands or face, এটসেট্রা। সুতরাং আমরা বলতে পারি কোনো কাজ অতীতে শুরু হয়ে বর্তমানে এইমাত্র শেষ হয়েছে, কিন্তু তার ফলটি এখনও প্রেজেন্ট বা বর্তমান, এরূপ বোঝালে ভার্বের প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট টেন্স হয়। তো টেন্স কার হয়? ক্রিয়াপদের, ভার্বের ক্রিয়ার কাল হয়। ওকে, দিস ইজ প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট টেন্স, বাট there is a question. If the time is mentioned, you cannot use present perfect tense. You will have to use past indefinite tense. For example, সকাল 6টায় আমি আমার ব্রেকফাস্ট খেয়েছি। That means the action has been done or has ended in the present. No, when there is time, it is past indefinite tense. I took my breakfast in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. At 6 o'clock in the morning, I took my breakfast at 6 o'clock in the morning. It is actually present indefinite tense, not present perfect tense. Because we see that ইয়াছি, ইয়াছো, ইয়াছে ইত্যাদি থাকলে ক্রিয়াপদের সাথে আমরা ধরে নিই এটা প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট টেন্স। সবটাই কিন্তু নয়। ফর এক্সাম্পল, আমি 2006 সালে মাধ্যমিক পাস করেছি বা পাস করিয়াছি। It seems to be present perfect tense, but no. 2006 সালে the time is mentioned, you will have to use past indefinite tense. I passed the madhyamik examination in 2006. In 2006, I passed the madhyamik examination in 2006. I passed, not I have passed. Okay. Another example I am telling you. For example, I went to market at 10 o'clock in the morning. I went to market at 10 o'clock in the morning. It is obviously past indefinite tense. But when you speak Bengali, আমি সকাল 10টার সময় বাজারে গিয়েছি। সকাল 10টার সময় আমি বাজারে গিয়েছি। When you say আমি সকাল 10টার সময় বাজারে গিয়েছি, it is obviously past indefinite tense. Clear? For example, বিকেল 4টের সময় আমি বন্ধুদের সাথে ক্রিকেট খেলেছি। বিকেল 4টের সময় আমি আমার বন্ধুদের সাথে ক্রিকেট খেলেছি। So, I have played cricket at 4 o'clock in the afternoon with my friends. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's a mistake. What will you say? I played cricket with my friends at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. As there is the mention of time. Sometimes it is seen, the time is not mentioned. The time is not mentioned, but it is present perfect tense. For example, I have seen the lunar eclipse. I have seen the lunar eclipse. আমি চন্দ্রগ্রহণটা দেখেছি। I have watched the lunar eclipse. But when you say I watched the lunar eclipse tonight, when you say tonight, you are sure that it is past indefinite tense. Tonight, I saw the lunar eclipse. Okay? These are the exceptions or variations. And this is the difference between present perfect tense and past indefinite tense. This is the fact. Now, you may use present perfect tense plus interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. How will you use? Have you ever gone to Kashmir? Have you ever gone to Kashmir? So, the auxiliary verb have has preceded the subject you, then gone, go went gone. Have you ever gone to Kashmir? This is the formula. Auxiliary verb has or have. Auxiliary verb has or have plus subject plus past participle form of the verb. Okay? Another example. Hello, my dear friend. Hello, sir. Polo Midhor. Okay? I am very happy you in my class. Please participate and enjoy. After a long time. Yes. Now, my dear friends or viewers, you see that you may ask your friend, have you not completed your home task? Have you not completed your home task? You see, you is pronoun. Naturally, auxiliary verb have, then subject. Okay, have you? Then negative form, not. Then past participle form of the verb completed. Then object, home task. If you classify the sentence, you will see that auxiliary verb plus subject plus negative form plus past participle form of the verb plus object. Okay? Another example. The subject is not pronoun. What will you do? For example, has not Robin completed his home task? Has not Robin completed his home task? Here Robin is noun, not pronoun. So has plus not have taken their places side by side. Has taken their places side by side. Has not Robin. So auxiliary verb plus not, okay, plus subject plus past participle form of the verb. This is the formula. But if you use short form, there is no question of noun or pronoun. Short form. Haven't you succeeded in your examination? Haven't you? That means have plus not, haven't. HAVN''T. Haven't. Haven't you succeeded in the examination? Okay, it is the short form. Another use, hasn't he fetched water from the river? Hasn't he fetched FETCHED water from the river? Hasn't he? So there is no question of noun or pronoun. Hasn't Suresh come to school? Hasn't. Suresh is noun, but has plus not, hasn't. So haven't, hasn't, all these are short forms and they can be used freely, ignoring the subject, whether it is noun or pronoun. That is the question. Another example I am telling you. For example, hasn't your father presented you with a birthday gift? Hasn't. Your father is third person singular number, third person, it is noun, but hasn't your father rewarded you with a birthday gift? Okay, hasn't. Okay, another example, haven't you wished your brother on his success? Haven't you is pronoun, but haven't. So when you are using short form, you are to ignore whether the subject is noun or pronoun. That is the question. So tonight I have discussed the use of chaos with a sentence, different types of sentence. I have cleared the doubts of the use of chaos, and at the same time I have explained what present perfect tense is. I have given innumerable examples, interrogative sentence plus interrogative and negative sentence of present perfect tense. So let us, I have just reminded you what I have discussed with you tonight. Okay, and after having completed this chapter of tense, because your miscellaneous examination is knocking at the door, I will give you some translations to be done. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, An Easy Step to English Grammar. If this video comes to your benefit, and I shall be highly enthused or encouraged to appear before you with more grammatical items. Good night.